'cause I think I'm falling in love. I think I'm falling in love. I think I'm falling in love.
So just finished eating breakfast. I know that's kind of like routine because I always eat that freaking egg scramble with the Vans waffles, but I just can't get enough of it. I love that breakfast so much and it fills me up for like hours and hours. So anyways, Wednesdays at 8 a.m. I have therapy every week. I've been loving it. I love actually going so early because I feel like I kind of start my day on like a positive note. And I think I told you guys this in my like life update chatty video that I've been kind of like sharing a little bit more about my experience with going to therapy and EMDR therapy, and it's been really interesting. So I just figured I would include that in today's video because this is technically like my full day and what I'm doing during the day. So I eat breakfast first, then I'm gonna go to therapy. When I come back, I'll have some time before I'm gonna go train because I coach the noon class, but I don't wanna really be stuck at the gym for the entire morning because I still have clients to do, and I'll take the dogs for a WLK. Billy's staring at me because she knows this is our walk time. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go to therapy now and then I'll catch up with you guys when I get back. All right, so it's 10 o'clock. Came back from therapy, took the dogs for a mile walk, and these little healthy vegan bites from Alyssa's Cookies, I get these at Fresh Time, and they're seriously like my favorite little pre-workout snack. It's been 3 hours since I've eaten breakfast and I'm gonna go train here in a couple minutes. I don't personally like to eat like a super large breakfast and then go train right away. I would rather eat, digest, and then have just like a little snack. So these are perfect. 2 of these little cookies is 3 fat, 14 carb, and 4 protein, 2 sugar, and they're just really good. They're like the perfect amount of sweetness, and they have some oatmeal, so it's kind of like keeps me full. And then afterwards, you know, training and everything, I'll have like my regular meals. But really quick before I leave, I'm going to make Austin an oatmeal, a waffle real quick and just leave it out for him because he'll be coming back right as I'm getting to the gym. So whenever he does that and I'm here, I always like to make him a little breakfast so he has something fun to come home to. And then we will head to the gym. Today is Work Capacity Wednesday, which I love. I've been loving these like higher endurance training days lately on Wednesday for some reason. It's like so unlike me. I usually hate them, but lately I've just been crushing the endurance workouts. So Morgan and I are gonna do a team workout together. So I'll show you guys that. And then once I come home, we will go have some lunch. I pretty much already prepared everything, so it's just gonna kind of be like a throw together kind of meal. And then today's Wednesday, so I have lecture later on. I think I'm gonna go to the mall as well because Austin and I are doing like this little photo shoot on Friday, which I'm so excited about. And so I kind of need like a new outfit for that. But anyways, that's kind of all I have on the agenda today. So we will just get into it. And Austin's calling me right now. Hello, sunshine.
Hey, I don't know if I told you that I think you're beautiful, and how I can't wait to hold you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down, and I don't know what I would do without you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down. Hey, now look into my eyes. You can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud 9.
But Morgan and I are gonna do it as a team of 2, which means it's gonna be much harder. And it's really beautiful outside today, so I'm actually kind of excited to run outside. So we're gonna get situated, do this workout, and then I have to coach the noon class immediately after. So I'm gonna just go right in.
all the way up into our last 2 rounds.
Oh, okay, so 2. Wait, how
So
many
did you.
was that? Yeah, I did 2 all the way until the last couple.
So I did 6 runs, 7 of those. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
Total?
Yes.
Wow. I think the way we did it towards the end was better.
Smarter decision.
Yeah, that first we were going way too ham. Way too ham, we always do that.
There was no rest.
No.
This was supposed to be done with 3 people.
Yeah.
We did it with 2. I basically had no rest. So I figured out at the end how to strategize.
Barnacles! Look at that. Oh my goodness, hello. Hi, were you on a car ride with Dad? So as I've shared with you guys before on my channel, I really like to meal prep in bulk, and when I do this, it just saves me so much time so that when I come home and I need to make a meal, like everything is pretty much just ready to go. Have some chicken thighs, Brussels sprouts, and the rest of this rice from yesterday, some chickpeas, and I'm just gonna toss all this together in a bowl, and that's gonna be my lunch. So this is the finished product, super simple. Maple Brussels sprouts. I make these in the air fryer, and I literally just put a little salt, pepper, and coconut spray on them, and then oh, that's steamy. And then I just pour some maple syrup on them for a little bit of sweetness, chickpeas, chicken thighs, and jasmine rice. And then, I don't know if you guys know this, I'm sure you do if you've used MyFitnessPal, but maybe you don't. You can create a meal like this in MyFitnessPal, so you just hit the little 3 dots and then press save as a meal. So it saves everything like this, the total macros. So for this meal, almost 30 grams of protein, 6 fat, and 47 carbs. And then the cool thing is you can like take a little picture of it if you wanted to. Remember what this meal was. So then you can save it like that. Go to your references, your meals, and then it's all right there. So I'm gonna save that as a meal. Oh, my screen's cracked, so it won't let me save it. But either way, it's delicious, and I'm going to eat this as my post-training and mid-afternoon lunch. I have to share with you guys this little channel, this YouTube channel. It's just called Relaxing Jazz Music, background chill out music for relaxed study and work. I seriously am obsessed with this little channel. I have been using it every time I study, do clients, and it just, I feel like I'm in a little coffee shop. It's so cute. So I just wanted to share that along because I thought I didn't even know that channels like this existed. It's like a 4.5 hour loop of different jazz musics, and I am obsessed. It is currently 4 o'clock and I actually haven't eaten since lunch. I've been noticing lately that I haven't really been as hungry for snacks as I have been in the past, which is interesting. Not that I was ever really much of like a huge snacker, but I feel like lately I've just been adding more bulk to my meals maybe, and that's just what's been filling me up more. Like, I'm not eating a significant like amount more than I have been in the past, but I just think I'm making my meals larger, so I've been like less hungry for smaller things during the day, I guess. Because when I posted my full day of eating today on Instagram, a lot of you guys were asking about snacks, and I was just like, you know, other than the cookies, the little oatmeal cookies before I trained, that's kind of it. So now, because I don't know if you guys are like this, but once I'm done for the day, I am like freaking done for the day. Like, pajamas are on, showered, no makeup, and I am not leaving the house again. I love being able to come home at the end of the day and just not get back up and go out. So Wednesdays, I don't ever coach the evenings, which is great because I typically have a larger client load on Wednesdays, and then I have a lecture at 7. So I kind of like to just make sure I get all of my client work, my homework done before the lecture, and then I have that, and then go to bed early because I coach tomorrow morning. So, but I haven't made dinner yet, obviously, and so when I do make dinner, I'm gonna show you guys, of course, and I'm excited because I'm making like a stuffed baked potato, but with a Japanese sweet potato, which I've never done before, so I'm just really excited for it. And I'm gonna use that ground turkey that I used in this pasta recipe from the other day. So I'll give you guys all the details, but I just wanted to show you this little music channel because I am studying and I am just living for this jazz music. Okay, all I do with these Japanese sweet potatoes, it's literally so easy. I'm just gonna poke holes in them, and then I'm gonna spray them with a little bit of olive oil. I'll put some salt and pepper, and then I will fold these guys up so they stay nice and covered by the tin foil. And I'm just gonna put them in the oven at 400 degrees for like 45 minutes. These honestly might take an hour because they're a little bit larger and I'm putting 2 in, but it's so easy because you can get a lot done while you're prepping these. So just gonna spray them a little bit, kind of fold up the sides like this. And then that's it. These guys are gonna go in the oven, and then when they're done, I'm gonna cut it open, put my turkey on there, and some butternut squash sauce, and that's gonna be it. I know this kind of looks like a hot ass mess, but the Japanese sweet potato is underneath, and I kind of just split it in half and then poured the turkey into it along with some broccoli and cauliflower leftovers that I had. And then just obviously to bring some more flavor into this, and I'll be topping it with avocado as well. But I really like this Dave's Gourmet butternut squash sauce. It's just got very minimal ingredients. Macros are great, and it just tastes amazing. Regular red sauce upsets my stomach, but this doesn't. So love this. I'm gonna add this to just like the top of this right here and then put it in the microwave. So the thing with this is that during the week when I prepped the ground turkey and I also prepped the pasta, I was able to make ground turkey pasta dish. I was able to make turkey tacos. Yesterday, what the heck did I put this in yesterday? Oh, turkey rice bowl. I had turkey, rice, black beans, and salsa. And now today I have turkey, sweet potato, the remaining vegetables, and avocado. So obviously for me, and I'm sure a lot of you guys feel this way as well, like if you get bored of certain meals, it's a really good idea to prep in bulk and then also prep different sides so that throughout the week you can, I literally made 4 different meals out of that one starting meal of the turkey and pasta. I'm going to eat this now, this gigantic plate of mush and avocado, and I still have, let's check in on the macro front. I am back to tracking my macros. I just feel like now that I have my cast off, I kind of want to be like a little bit more strategic. And a lot of you were asking if I lowered my macros when I broke my hand, and I didn't at all. I actually felt like I was still eating at maintenance, but there were a lot of days that I didn't really track again. And I kind of like touched on this before, just being super flexible with my intake, because it's not like my life right now. Like I enjoy it and it doesn't bring me any stress. It kind of helps me make sure that I'm eating enough, but I'm not like overly like tracking every single thing to the gram, you know? Today I did track for the purpose of this video. And so after this dinner, by the way, has 31 grams of protein, 32 carbs and 6 fats. So that leaves me with 18 grams of fat and 43 carbs left, which is usually enough for like my oatmeal with peanut butter and some more fats in there or nuts or something like that. But I'll figure that out once I'm done with this. Okay, so change of plans. These cinnamon covered pretzels from Fresh Charm are like my freaking arch nemesis, and they are so good, and I have to edit this video, so I was like, you know what, I kind of want to munch on something, probably the lack of texture in my dinner, and so I'm going to snack on these guys while I am editing my video. Right as I said, I didn't really snack much. Got me thinking, that sounds like Grandma and Grandpa. Oh boy, who's here? Oh, we got crazy time. Quick, grab a toy. Oh, you're just in time to cry. A good cry. I finished the video that I made for Austin.
For Austin?
Yeah, I've been working on it all year.
Oh, for your thing?
Uh-huh.
You did?
Yeah. The tears are coming. You're such a brat. I knew they were coming. You guys can't see this yet, it's not ready. Okay, so it's currently 7:30, and usually I have oatmeal around this time, and then I wait about like 2 hours before I go to bed. Just for me personally with my digestion, I always like to have at least an hour and a half to 2 hours before I lay down after I've eaten my last meal. But in all honesty, and kind of what I touched on in my life update video last week or whenever that was, I have been preferring to just like listen to my body more so instead of like sticking to a schedule. And after I ate those pretzels that I was eating while I was editing that video, I just kind of got full off of them, and it was like a serving and a half. And so I'm just not hungry, and I am not going to force myself to eat just to hit my macros. I have like 20 some grams of carbs left and like 7 fat. So it's not like, it's seriously not a big deal, but like, this is kind of a good topic to discuss, I think, because a lot of my own clients deal with this where they're like, oh, I have all these macros left over at the end of the day. What should I do? Should I force feed myself to eat? And I'm just like, no. My personal opinion on the matter is you should never be making yourself uncomfortable on either end of the spectrum, like force feeding yourself to where you're so full that like you're just doing it to hit your macros. And on the other side of things, if you're starving yourself to where like you're just so physically uncomfortable, that's just not something that you can maintain long term. And that's kind of where my head's been at lately as far as tracking macros goes. I just kind of want to be able to do it, I don't know how long, but I'm just saying for right now, I want it to be something that's sustainable and realistic and flexible, because, you know, we always like do that hashtag like flexible dieting, but sometimes I feel like it can become very unflexible and very rigid and routine. And, you know, that's fine for some things. If you have a super strict goal to get to and you really need to hit that goal and be strict and on your routine, then that's great. But like, you know, for me right now, personally, just kind of like chilling on maintenance and not really doing anything in terms of like performance. I still can't compete at a high level because of my hand. I have no competitions. I have nothing that I need to like lose weight for. And to be honest with you, I don't really have a desire to do that. So that was a long-winded explanation to let you guys know that I'm not having a nighttime snack. I just don't feel like it. The pretzels were enough and I'm fine, and I'm gonna get in bed here in about 30 minutes once my lecture starts. So that's kind of that. I don't have a really fun nighttime snack to show you for the night. But this is real life, and this is really what my food is like on a daily basis. And I wanted to keep that real with you because a lot of times I've seen on some, you know, like full days of eating or what I eat in a day, it's like really extravagant and like, or it's really rigid and routine. And it's just like some days it's not like that. And today just happened to be one of those days. So anyways, Austin's gonna be home soon, and I will make his dinner and then get ready for bed and call it a night. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little full day of eating video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to click subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.